Hello, welcome to my channel and this week's yoga class. Today we're going to do a short heart opening yoga flow, trying to stretch the chest and keeping it slow. We're going to start off by grounding ourselves, so come into a comfortable seated position. If you need to, you can place a block underneath the sitting bones just to even out the hips and the lower back. We're going to bring the hands onto the knees, close the eyes and take 3 grounding deep breaths. So as you inhale, try to fill the whole body with air. And then as you exhale, really squeeze all the air back out. One more. Good. Open the eyes, keeping the hands on the knees. We're going to first of all breathe in, roll the chest forwards, trying to pull the shoulder blades together behind you, looking up. And then breathe out, rolling back onto the hips, using the hands on the knees to stop you tipping too far back, chin to chest. Good. Breathe in, come forwards. Breathe out, roll back. Breathe in, come forwards. Breathe out, roll back. Breathe in, come forwards. Pulling those shoulder blades together, looking up. Breathe out, roll it back. One more time for a seated cat-cow. Breathe in, come forwards. Breathe out, roll it back. Good. Come back to a neutral seat. We're just going to do a twist to stretch the spine. So the right hand comes behind onto the fingertips, left hand on the knee. I'm just going to try and look over that back right shoulder. I'm taking a few deep breaths here. And release, and then we'll go the other way. So bringing the left hand behind onto the fingertips, right hand on the knee, and trying to look over that back shoulder. Take 3 deep breaths here. So trying to keep that back long and the chest lifted. And back to centre. We're going to come onto all fours. We're going to do a little bit more cat-cow, but we're going to see if we can get a bit of a spine wave going on with it. So as you breathe in, bring the shoulder blades together, looking up. But we're going to start to lean it forward, so you should feel a stretch in the wrist. And then as you breathe out, we're going to round the back, but we're also going to come backwards. So keep rounding the back, tuck the chin to the chest, bring the bottom all the way to the feet. Breathe in, coming through. Pulling the shoulder blades together, looking up, leaning forwards. Breathe out, round, and then lower it down. Good, keep going. Breathe in, drop it down. Bring the shoulder blades together, head up, take it forwards. Breathe out, round the back, sit it back. We'll do one more. Breathe in, roll it through. Shoulder blades together, looking up, leaning forwards. Breathe out, round the back. Bring the feet down to the bottom. This time we're going to stop here. If you want to, you can take it into a narrow child's pose, or you can widen the knees slightly and just drop it down. Bring the head to the mat. Trying to keep the arms a bit more activated. Trying to open up that chest. We'll take 3 deep breaths here. And you can rock the hips side to side if that feels good. Or you can stay in stillness. One more deep breath. Good. We're going to bring the elbows down. And we're just going to roll it through. Bringing the belly down. And lifting up for a Sphinx. Really trying to squeeze the glutes, the lower back. Lifting the head. Take 2 deep breaths here. And release. From here, we're going to take the hands and fingers wide on the mat and staying up on those fingertips. You're going to pull the shoulder blades together, and then on your next in-breath, you're going to roll up. Head comes up last into a cobra. Breathe out, roll it down. Good. Breathe in, roll it up. Breathe out, roll it down. Remember, keep those shoulder blades together. Breathe in, roll it up. Breathe out, roll it down. Breathe in, roll it up. See if you can go a little bit higher. Breathe out, roll it down. Last time, breathe in, roll it up. See if you can really push it high now. Squeeze those glutes, lower back. Try and hold for 3, 2, 1. Release back down. Good. We're going to bring the hands by the chest. We're going to push it up for a passive cobra. Nice and high. Pulling those shoulder blades and shoulders back, looking high. We'll take a few deep breaths here. Just trying to open that heart up. And release. Good. We're going to take the left hand out to the side first. So you want to keep the arm at a 90-degree angle to the shoulder and the elbow. You're then going to bring the right foot over and round and just use that right hand on the fingertips just to support you so you don't roll back. So you should feel a good stretch through that shoulder, left shoulder. We'll take 3 deep breaths here. Now, depending on your flexibility, you might be able to roll it round and look towards the ceiling. You might have the foot a long way back. You might only just have it here. Just go to where it's comfortable for you. One more deep breath. And release. Good. We'll do the same for the other arm. So this time you're going to take the right arm out, keeping it at that 90-degree angle. Using the left hand and the left foot, you're rolling over. Using that hand to balance you. And take 3 deep breaths. So again, depending on your flexibility, you might be able to open up towards the ceiling. You might want to move the foot around. You do what's comfortable for you. One more deep breath. And release. Good. We're going to intensify this a little bit now by taking the arm out straight. So left arm comes out straight. You're going to really try and roll round, bringing that right foot round again. You can even bring the other arm behind you. You can bring it towards the other hand. You can take it up straight, or you can just keep it here to stop yourself rolling back. Whatever feels comfortable for you. And we'll take 4 deep breaths here. You can even rest the head if you like. Good. We're going to roll it back. And then we'll go the other way. So taking that right arm out straight. The left leg comes over the top, rolling round onto that shoulder, and then just doing what's comfortable for you. Now I have a very tight right shoulder, so I find it very difficult. But you can put the arm behind, you can take it up, you can just keep it supporting, whatever feels comfortable for you. Again, 4 deep breaths. You can rest the head too if you like. Good. And release. We're going to do some active heart opening now. So we did a lot of passive stuff. Now we're really going to try and pull it up. So what I want you to do is to either grasp your hands behind your back and hold your fingers, or you can just hold the wrists or the forearms, whatever you can get hold of. And then as you breathe in, you're going to lift up into your unsupported cobra and really pull through. And then as you breathe out, drop down. Good. Again, breathe in, pull up. Breathe out and release. Again, breathe in, pull up. Breathe out and release. One more time. Breathe in, pull up. We're going to hold for 3, 2, 1, and release. Bring the arms in front of you, and we're going to push up onto the knees, getting into a comfortable position and back into that child's pose. This time we're going to relax the arms, release the head, and just have 3 deep breaths here. Good. So we're going to do a little bit of breathing practice. So you're going to come down to a comfortable laying position. If you need a pillow or blanket or anything, get that now. You're going to come into a full Savasana position. So feet apart and out long. But we're then going to bring the hands onto the belly. And we're going to do some belly breathing. It's very good for helping with lower backache and just releasing the lower back. So just start by deepening the breath and closing the eyes. And slowly taking all your awareness to your belly. So you want to feel your belly rise as you breathe in your hands, lifting your fingers, and then as you breathe out, pulling that belly button back down, hands come down, fingers come back together. Just keep it really slow. Now we're going to count the breath. So as you breathe in, you're going to count 1, 2, 3. And then as you breathe out, 1, 2, 3. Keep it going. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3. Breathe out, 1, 2, 3. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3. Breathe out, 1, 2, 3. Keep going, counting in your head, filling the belly full of air and then squeezing it back out. We're going to do a bit of a body scan now, continuing to breathe deeply, but just making sure that all the way from the toes to the top of the head is totally relaxed on the mat. Now you're welcome to stay here for longer if you wish, or you can start coming back. So we're going to bring the hands by the sides, bend the knees and just let them drop in. And just gently move them side to side. Good. We're then going to roll onto our side. You can use your arm as a pillow. Just take a couple of deep breaths here. As I said, you can either continue with the belly breathing, or you can join me in a comfortable seated position. Get your block back under your sitting bones if you need them. Keeping the eyes closed, bring the hands to prayer at heart center. We'll take 3 final deep breaths to lock in our practice. We're going to drop the hands in the lap, the chin to the chest, open the eyes, and we're all done. I hope you find that a very helpful flow. As a power lifter and gym goer myself, I actually find that really helpful for after bench day, for stretching out my shoulders. But it's also really good at just opening up the heart and just allowing the world back in after a stressful time. Please like, subscribe and comment on my channel. You can even hit the little bell which will give you notifications of when my new videos goes up. And I hope to see you again next week. Namaste.